Hey there, how's it going? I'm Exauft. This is the day 4 of the POE 3.26 league start, and I think I just want to talk a little about my league start and my build and my experience with it. So I mainly played for the first 2 days over the weekends, and I have worked during the weekdays, so playtime significantly reduced for that. So the build I went for is Explosive Concoction Slayer as a starter. I played according to Rutu's build that he put out goes from Explosive Concoction to Smite, which is also something I plan to play later on. The original plan was to hit 2 waystones within 10 hours, which is also why I picked Explosive Concoction as a starter, because this is a pretty proven build that is not a slam. Yeah, and I did not manage to get my waystones early because I'm just not too good at progressing my atlas. I did not have any practice, I didn't have enough information, but I still got it in the end, significantly more than 10 hours. I think it was at the 13th or 14th hour mark. But I still got it, so I guess that's all that matters. I learned quite a bit throughout the way, so I just need more practice for maybe the next run or something. But anyways, regarding the build, one thing that I noticed when I first got into maps is that I actually have very low defenses. But I think it might be it might just be expected because I was running haste at the time. I don't have it now anymore. Haste and Herald of Ash, both are for clearing fast instead of anything defensive. So I replaced them with Grace and Flesh and Stone to help with it for a little bit. It's still weak, but it's manageable, I guess. And I have some issues with playing this build because of the projectile mechanics. I'm too used to playing bows and wand attacks, where if you fire attack at anywhere and then the projectile would usually hit everything throughout its flight path. So what I'm used to is that when I see a monster here, I would click around here and I will expect this monster to get hit and die. But of course, this is not the case for Explosive Concoction, because all it does is it will just throw towards this area. So what happens all the time is that I will shield charge into the monster, pack into a pack of monster, throw my projectile here, and all the monsters here kills me. So this is just a bit of a problem I face. I don't think anyone else really face these issues. It's just a bad habit that I cannot shake. Yeah, it's all my problem. Anyways, so regarding my items, when I'm progressing into 2 stones, this is the first thing I bought, a +2 gem helmet. I wanted to get this myself from Betrayal, but I didn't get it, so I just bought it for like 10-15 kills if I'm not wrong, and crafted the socketed AoE gem levels myself. So this helps with damage up until maybe tier 12. That's where I really see the fall off in damage, because Explosive Concoction is a skill that can take you quite far without gear, but at the same time it expects you to play well, because it is not super high damage that will just kill everything it touches. So yeah, that became a problem for me, because I kept getting stuck with rares. I cannot kill bosses in time. So yeah, that becomes a problem for me. Later on I bought the Taming, one of it, and Dark Ray Vectors before I go for my Ether and Exauft, which helps a little bit with the damage. However, I still took around, I think, 8 minutes for Ether, so that's a very long time that I'm not really used to. But it got a job done. That's what matters, I guess. But after my 2 stone runs, I wanted to clear more bonus objectives of the map, which means rare corrupted raid maps. So that's where I really feel I need more damage, which is why I went and bought this chest piece, 6 link, for around 100 chaos. And I put some ingredient essences on it to get what I have right now. I prefer to have a suppression on this, but I'll just take what I got. Yeah. Then I got this. I picked it up from the ground and crafted Divine Judgment and the damage while leeching on it. I bought another taming while the price is going down. I think it's even lower right now. I got my rings for 58 and 48 chaos respectively. Oh yeah, also for the chest piece, I rolled the endurance charge every 15 seconds on this because one of the biggest problem I had before I changed my chest piece, which is this, was that I have no endurance charge when I'm fighting bosses or during an extended fight with a rare. That means that I lose all of my PDR. That's like 32% PDR from 8 endurance charges, which is pretty important. So yeah, getting this took me around 30 rolls with 1 chaos each. That would be like 30 chaos for this roll, but I think it's worth it. It improved my survivability a lot. Yeah. Then I picked up the glove. This one, I got this today actually. This is new. And also I bought this new shield today as well. This cost me 60 chaos to buy. I wanted and avoid elemental ailments because I'm planning to use ancestral vision moving on. So this one is 3 divines. This is where most of my money went to. Before this shield, I'm using this, which also I picked up from the ground. This one is very, very similar to this, except it has half the life and it doesn't have avoid ailments. So yeah, that's all with my gear. I think I will stop upgrading around Explosive Concoction because I'm going to switch to Smite soon. Yep. Anyways, regarding my Atlas, so how I started was the bottom half of the Atlas, a standard Atlas progression build. I accept essences, shrines, and just scarab nodes. Initially, I took June until I hit raid maps where they would just keep killing me. So I just unspec them and stop using it. And after that, after my 2 stones, I progressed up for the boss maps and essences because I wanted to get some money. So scarab drops, essences. But this build became a problem because, as I mentioned, I don't have enough damage. Essences is really hard to kill in T14 plus maps for me. I feel like they kill me more than I kill them. And also one of the main mistakes I felt I made throughout this progression of the Atlas, sorry, not Atlas, the Atlas tree, was that I took the Synthesis and Conqueror maps before I took Destructive Play, which isn't a great idea. I could have just not take these and grab the Delve nodes instead to boost my damage together with shrines to help with my map clear. But yeah, this is pretty much generally it. It's a bit messy because I just took what I think of at a time. So there's that. Moving forward, I'm not really sure what do I want to do. Do I just go for my 4 waystones? Or should I just sit around and farm for a bit first? Especially to farm gear for my Smite character. So what I can do is technically a destructive play farm in Silo, or I could farm raid altars in Jungle Valley, and if I swap to Smite early, maybe I could farm Legion instead in June's. So I'll give it a thought throughout this week where I don't really have a lot of time to play, and we'll farm something on Saturday also. So yeah, that's pretty much it with my league start, and I think I'll add a video at the end of a map clear. But yeah, that's all. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you when I see you. Bye bye.
This is not a challenge.